Good evening. Hellos, everybody's. Please leave a like on the video as it would really help push out the algorithm to YouTube. So how is everybody doing this evening? So this morning I was so busy farming some core lapis that I forgot to do my Wuthering Waves dailies. Hey Reaper, how's it going? Don't forget to leave a like, a thumbs up on the video. Excellent, thank you so much. Okay. So what are you up to this
Reaper
evening?
says, good.
Anything new in Woo-Wah?
Reaper says, sure.
Okay, Mountain Hunter. Okay, let's see here if I have any resin. Ooh, I am so close. Might as well go and spend some before it's too late. Although I did have a couple of bosses I need to do. Which are the bosses that I do need to
May
do?
I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my...
The experiment begins.
Oh, so it's this one here. I need some boss materials. Okay.
May I pray for it? I shall lead the way. Tear them to pieces. Loading in war with time. Strike as one. Take hold.
No mercy. That strength. It's our curtain call.
Okay. I don't even know which way I'm going now.
Soar against the winds.
Too many bright colors. Normally he attacks me in the air.
I shall lead the way. Take thunder guide.
My field of expertise. I'll pay it back tenfold.
Stay calm. I engraft you new. Together we fight. Let it end.
Tear them to pieces. My field of expertise.
Ooh, 5 of these. Okay, so are we getting more boss materials now? I think it's like the first time I'm farming bosses. It's like the skill materials have gone down, but have the boss materials gone up? That's pretty strange. Ew, okay. Doot, 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 doot. So you still haven't answered me, Reaper. What are you doing this evening? Where is it that we're going?
There's no
Okay,
time.
I guess
Zap
it's the
string.
cubes here that I need to...
Loading.
Oh, they froze me, really?
Jetter Gamer YT says. Maybe he slept.
Hey, Zergamer, how are you?
Evil be cleansed.
Tear them to pieces.
Okay, this one done. Now there's another boss I need to do, and I think it's the motorcycle dude.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right.
Wait a
in.
minute.
Experiment begins.
Wait a minute. What's this? I can ascend him? I have enough to ascend
The
him.
pursuit of truth is a rocky path to tread. Some stumble and
Excellent.
push
So I
forward,
don't need to do that
others
boss
lament
anymore.
their weird-
Time for
Jetter
another
Gamer
adventure.
YT says. Not so good, and how are you, man?
Why are you not so good? Yeah, I need to do the Inferno a bunch of times. I'm okay-ish. Finally, I reached 1 million views this week. Took me long enough to reach 1 million views, but I'm happy to get there. Looking forward to 2 million views. The channel is doing okay.
No rush. The impatient ones will fall right into our lap.
Jetter Gamer YT says. Congrats.
Thank you. But yeah, still waiting on Azure,
Jetter Gamer
Parmelia.
YT says. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, it only took 2 years.
Zap string, our turn.
But waiting for some more updates because there's nothing to do in these games.
I've had enough. Get lost.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation. Demon. Strike as one. Take Covenoid days. Banish all fright. Fluorescent shadows. Let it end.
Tear them to pieces. Your time is over.
Take form.
Oh, you just gave me 4 this time.
Reaper says. Congrats on 1 million. Reaper says. That is huge. Reaper
Like I said,
says. Good job.
Like I said, it took me 2 years to get there.
Jetter
Everybody
Gamer
hopes
YT
that.
says. He woke up.
Yep. Everybody wishes that, you know, they put out a video and it gets 1 million views, and obviously I would wish for the same thing, but it took me 2,000 videos to get there.
Reaper says. Hello Jetter. Jetter Gamer YT says. How are you, Reaper? Reaper says. I was awake, I was just fighting Scar.
Oh, you're also farming materials.
Reaper says, good.
I love fighting Scar. He's my favorite dude to fight. I just wish he had an echo for that monster that he turns into.
I shall lead the way.
Like the only monster in the game that we don't get an echo for.
Tear them to pieces.
Astral modulation. Diminish. Together we fight. Thunder guide us. The sky beckons. Evil be cleansed.
Another 4. All right. So what have you been up to, Zergamer? Have you deleted and reinstalled and uninstalled these games again lately?
Jetter Gamer YT says, just farming Mora in Genshin.
Ah, Mora. I got Cookie last week, so I've already built her. I'm starting to pre-farm for Zhongli. That's why I was farming Core Lapis all day today, because I need 168 Core Lapis.
At your disposal.
Reaper says, yeah Mora.
That strength. It's our curtain call.
Yeah, because everything's
Reaper
expensive.
says, Hu Tao is eating them all.
Really? You're building your Yutao?
Evil be cleansed.
Reaper says, Jeeps you should get C3 cookie. Jetter Gamer YT says, because I was stuck on building my characters because I was out of Mora. Reaper says, that is her best cons.
Yeah, well, I don't have the wishes.
Jetter Gamer YT says, I spent like a lot of wishes for Cookie, still can't have her Jeeps, it's so boring to me.
Took me 20 wishes to get her. I got Sethos in my first 10 pull, and I got Cookie in my second 10 pull. I still don't have enough, I don't think. But I got no more resin here. No, all out of resin. Darn it. Let's get away here.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor. Time for another
I still don't have enough. I need to do it one more time. And then I need to make some of these gold stars. Okay, I could do it one more time.
Jetter Gamer YT says, I'm at pity 50 and scared to pull because guaranteed for Lady Bird.
You're waiting for Lady Bird. I'm waiting for Zhongli. And depending on how well that goes, I might also pull for a C1 Nouvelette if I can. But then I'm keeping all of my wishes for Mavuika. Mavuika's gonna bring new mechanics and is gonna be the strongest Archon yet.
Reaper says, me too. Jetter Gamer YT says, guess what I got instead of Cookie?
Well, probably like I did at Sethos. And I don't know who the other one's on the banner, I forget.
Lead the way. Stay calm, loading. Together we fight, fluorescent shadows.
Jetter Gamer YT says, just Dragon's Bane.
Well, Dragon's Bane is not a bad, but it's not a character. See, that's... You should
Shadow
get weapons
Gamer
on
YT
weapons
says,
banner. And
not even Stas.
My field of expertise. That strength. It's our curtain call.
oh, cat's coming. Hey, kitty.
Strike as one. Thunder guide us.
You're my big kitty cat. Oh, I got 5 this time, but I only needed 4. Okay, so now I should have enough to ascend.
May I pray for anything specific for you?
Time for another adventure?
Oh, I'm missing these stars. Okay, let's go and make some of those. Well, the Dragon's Bane, I mean, what? It took me a year of playing before I got one. And it is kind of a good weapon to have on Zhangling if you use her. Otherwise, yeah. But you know what? If I had the choice between a Dragon's Bane and Sethos, I would go with the Dragon's Bane because I don't want a Sethos.
Jetter Gamer YT says, I need 1 copy of Cookie and Stas, that's all I wanted.
Yeah, me too. I've been wanting Cookie for a very, very long time.
Jetter Gamer YT says, but since I have the worst luck, that's it.
Yeah, well, I was actually quite surprised to get Cookie so quickly. Because 4 stars are not guaranteed. You can go through all your wishes and never get the character, the 4-star that you want. They're not guaranteed.
May I pray for anything specific for you?
Time for another
Jetter
adventure?
Gamer YT says, I won't need that Poliarm.
Your adventure sounds so much fun. Uncle really wanna go.
Jetter Gamer YT says,
Next time.
and I think it's my 8th or 9th Dragon's Bane.
Oh, okay, yeah, well then, yeah. That kind of sucks. I think I have like 1 or 2 Dragon's Veins. But it took me a year before I got one. It's like it took me, what, 7 or 8 months before getting a Favonius sword. It's like, these 4-star weapons never drop. Genshin is like the worst game for
Reaper
luck.
says, that sucks.
Strangely enough, this game has the same stats as Genshin.
Reaper says, Genshin wants you to get Hu Tao.
Well, I don't think so. Itao's not that good. She needs like a C6 to really be good. Getting a 5-star, you know, C6 5-star is whale territory, so. Oh, what did I get? Spectral damage on the Sierra
Shatter
kit,
Gamer
so I guess
YT
it's a
says,
good one.
I like her but I can't pull for her because since I'm F2P she is hard to play and build.
Yeah, extremely hard.
Shatter Gamer YT says, and not good as much as my Linny.
Exactly. Lenny outperforms Yutao by a little bit. I mean, the easiest Pyro character to play is Arlecchino currently, and she's self-sufficient. So, we'll see how Mavuika comes. I want to see Mavuika. Everybody's like, yay, she can ride a motorcycle. Yeah, well, guess what? I've rode a motorcycle. It's going to be nothing like it. It's like you could do that in this game too, and it's not
Shatter
really
Gamer
all that
YT
fun.
says, not easiest.
No, Lenny's
Shatter
burst
Gamer
is...
YT says, but easier than Hu Tao.
Well, not only that, but he's also more consistent. I mean, you do always the same rotations, the same skills, and you always get the same damage. Whereas Yutao depends on her HP. And then it depends on your crit stats. So she can have really low HP and not do any damage. But she can have low HP and then all of a sudden do mega damage. It's all just random. Which is what I really hate. For a non-field DPS character, you want your characters to be constant. And she is not constant. And if you don't have a shielder and you're low on HP, well, she ends up dying. So that's not fun either, is it? Ooh, trophies. Ooh, I completed the... How come it didn't give me that yesterday? It's only giving it to me today because I did the tactical hologram yesterday. I don't know why it always gives it to you the day afterwards, but I'll take it anyways.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be
Okay.
my honor.
Time for another adventure?
No, I don't want to level her up, but I do want to get her skills up. And I can only do one of her skills. Ooh, I'm missing stars again.
Reaper says, but mine did 100k and she is not fully built.
Yeah, but it's not constant. She can do 200k, she can do 500k damage.
Reaper says, use Vaporize, she does more damage in that team.
But it's random, it won't be consistent. Go and fight the Shogun 50 times and you'll have 50 different damages every time you do it. You'll see she's not consistent. Mine was a little bit more consistent than Terumi's, but Terumi got frustrated because she just does not want to do it. She's stubborn.
May I pray for anything specific for you? It would be my honor.
Time for another adventure?
Jetter Gamer YT says. Yeah, very random.
Do I want liberation or do I want resonance? Or do I go with her forte? It's easier for me to do skills.
Reaper says. Yeah, Terumi Hu Tao is good.
Yeah, he hates her though, because she's really not consistent. He prefers my Yutao to his, and mine's not that much better either. She's just a little bit more consistent. You know, it's not like Nouvelette or Navia or anybody else where they put out the numbers consistent. They both have very high numbers, but it's consistent. Or Yutao, it's like you're throwing a dice every time. Depends on her HP levels and depends on your crits. If you have 100% crit damage, crit rate, then okay, you got a good chance. But when it's only 1 in 3, you know, then you'll only crit once in 3 times. If you're lucky, it could be 1 in 6 times, could be 1 in 9 times. So you kind of have to build her. Getting her kit is not easy. That's why I was telling Reaper, you might as well just put Gladiator on her and get as much crit as you can. It'll be better off in the long run. Instead of trying to get that 10-15% extra pyro damage. Well, folks, guess what? Unlike yesterday, I don't have anything else to do here. I found treasure yesterday that I didn't find in a very long time. I also did this hologram yesterday. I'm very happy. Fortunately, I can't even do bosses because I've already done them 3 times this week. So I got 0 of 3 left. But I need more boss material.
Reaper says. I have Gladiator on her RN.
Yeah, that's what I told you to do. As long as you got it, like, her attacks will help the attacks. Also, if I remember correctly,
Reaper says, but I am starting to farm Crimson.
Yeah, Crimson's gonna take a long time to get good stuff.
Reaper says, Crimson. Jetter Gamer YT says, yeah, 2-piece work 2 Hu Tao took you long time to give her a good set.
Yeah, and it's not even good. My Crimson's not even good. She's better off, like you said, you know, give her a 2-piece. But if you have, like, really good crits on a Gladiator, the Gladiator 4-piece will give you a polearm bonus, if I'm not mistaken. And, you know, on top of all the good crits that you can get on a Gladiator set. And then it'll take you a year to get a good Crimson set. But Reaper's a lot luckier than I am. Usually he gets good pieces far earlier than I do. He's a lot luckier than I am for farming artifacts.
Be swift.
Most of his artifacts are better than mine's, but it's
Jetter
still
Gamer
gonna take him
YT
a
says,
while.
normal ATK and charge ATK bonus.
Yeah, which, you
Jetter
know, that
Gamer
helps.
YT says, I think it's like that.
Yeah, so Gladiator is really good on her.
Reaper says, Genshin just loves me.
And it also depends. If you use her with Farina, you might want to use a Marechaussee. Or even a Golden Troop on her, or whatever. Whatever gives you more crits and more crit damage. And you have a lot of options with you, Tao. Yes, her best in slot is the Crimson, but only if you have like really good crits on those Crimsons, which is not my case. I mean, it took me forever to get a crit rate circlet and an HP Sands and a Pyro Cup. You know, it takes you forever. Her flower has only one crit, her feather has only one crit. HP Sands may or may not even have any. Maybe the Pyro Cup has double crits. And again, crit rate circlet, but probably defense substats. Like, I'm really not lucky with this stuff. It takes me forever to get a main stat.
Jetter Gamer YT says, the Crimson set is good, but when you play Hu Tao kind of feel it's worthless to farm a lot of Crimsons. Reaper says, you should use Dragon's Bane on your Hu Tao Jeeps.
No. I don't use her for elemental reactions. I use her for DPS. And I got the pole arm from the store, the shop. That gives her like 60% more crit damage. It's probably the reason why my Yutao is better than Terumi's. Could be just because of the pole arm. No, I use the Dragon's Bane on Zhang Ling, because I use her for elemental reactions. Because of her off-field abilities. Because Yutao has no off-field abilities, so kind of worthless.
Jetter Gamer YT says, both are work.
Onwards.
Well, Yutao has no off-field elemental reactions. She has no off-field presence, so. Hey, kitty cat. What is the cat doing there? This cat was sleeping in the ball in the middle of the place. Which my cat is doing the same thing here on my lap. My leg is falling asleep. I gotta move my leg. Oh, kitty cat. Oh boy. He's a pain in the butt. Okay, time for me to go and hide.
Anything specific for you?
Don't forget to please like, share, and subscribe, folks. It really helps YouTube push
I'm
the
sure your
algorithm.
wishes will come true.
Yeah, that's what I
Pray
wanted to
for
look
anything
at.
specific for
I
you?
wanted to look at her
For
talents.
another
Oh, I already did them, right? Yeah, nothing else I can do on her, because I got no more of these. What about him? Say, I see I need a lot of scar materials. See, she needs scar. Everybody needs scar. Oops, he doesn't need scar. But he needs rings and he needs these eggs. Okay, let's go and make some eggs and some rings. Yeah, I rather have consistent fighters than one-shot wonders that, you know, decide to do a mega score every 15 minutes. You need characters that can put out a lot more damage quicker. I don't even know how many rings I need. I don't even know how many eggs I need. But probably 4 of each is enough.
Jetter Gamer YT says, I may go offline soon cause it's late here.
Oh, okay, sir. Well, let me know when you do decide to go. I mean, I don't have much to do anyways. I was just getting on to do my dailies. That's what I hate about these games. There's nothing to do. I'm working a little bit on everybody, but look, I'm running out of monies. I've only got 3.7 million. I need more monies.
Reaper says, what country are you on, Jetter? Jetter Gamer YT says, Iraq. Jetter Gamer YT says, sure Jeeps.
Yeah, at this point I'm just here to chat with you guys because I got nothing to do in the games. I mean, you could go and look at my stream that I did this morning in Genshin, but for an hour and a half,
Reaper
all
says,
I'm doing is...
oh, alright.
The only thing I'm doing for an hour and a half today was try to find some core lapis. I need 168 core lapis for Zhongli. And all I was able to find today was like 30 pieces after an hour and a half. Now, do you know how long it's gonna take me? It takes 2 days for it to respawn. It's the only good thing I think that I think he's like the first character in free farming.
Almost level 74, the levels might reach 90.
Who, on Yutao? Yeah, Yutao does need to be level 90 because she scales on HP. So the higher the level, the more HP she has, so yeah. She's one of those characters that needs to be level 90. Like Zhongli, like Nouvelette, all these characters that scale on HP. And it takes so many materials to go from 80
no
to 90.
Jetter Gamer YT says, you are right, without long events nothing have to do. Reaper says, union level.
You're 74. I'm still 72. Almost to 73, but it'll take me forever to get there. Actually, I never wanted to go above 69 because 69
Gamer
was such a
YT
great
says,
number.
Isn't maxed union level was 80, Reaper? Reaper says, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I've been doing my dailies since the game came out, and I'm only 72, so...
Reaper says, with the way it is going, I am just saying.
Well, they're gonna have to give us more XP to get to 90. Because as it is, I can't even
Reaper
get to
says,
80.
might reach 90.
Yeah, maybe in a year or two. It took Genshin quite a while to even let the characters go up to 90. And they changed it from what, 50 to 60 2 or 3 years ago?
Reaper says, I haven't done the Encore quest yet. Reaper says, too lazy to do it.
Well, it's not as bad as Genshin's, but I still found it to be like a young girl's story. But it's a nice story. It's a cute story. I didn't mind doing it. Unlike the one that was in Genshin where the mother steals a child because she lost her own child and now she's trying to put the spirit of her dead child into the child that she stole, but she's keeping the kid that she stole on drugs. I mean, whoever wrote that story belongs in jail. You know, he's mentally deranged, whoever wrote that story. I mean, the way the story was going, the mother needed to die a really cruel and ugly way, and it didn't happen. Like, you know, the mother turns into a creature like Scar. And then a celestial nail falls on her or something, kind of a
Gamer
story.
YT says, I was laughed that quest in Genshin.
Oh, it was crazy. It should have finished like she should have turned into a big monster like Scar and have a celestial nail fall on her or something. I was so frustrated and upset by that story. That was a really crappy that's like one of the worst stories, if not the worst story I've ever done in Genshin. Really made me want to vomit and rage quit the game. Yeah, that's just my opinion though.
Gamer YT says, it's kinda get it from the children wishes.
Well, it's not a story that I would tell my kids. I rather tell my kids about Gundam stories and Iron Blood Orphans and kind of stories. Much better stories. Speaking of which, that's what I think I'm gonna do tonight.
Gamer YT says, I mean dreams.
Yeah, no, it's more like their nightmares. It's definitely a kid's nightmare. I found it really disturbing, really sick. You know, and the next story we'll have in Genshin is, you know, Shesnaya's Archon kidnaps children and forces them into prostitution and kind of a stuff. I mean, it has no place in a game like this. It's just sick. Like I said, the guy that wrote that is mentally disturbed. It has no place in Genshin. And whoever wrote that story needs to go to jail. And the worst part of it is that the kids that do play this game don't even realize the subject matter of it. They don't
Gamer
care,
YT
they
says,
just...
I missed Sumuru quests.
Yeah, well, especially Jet and Falcon.
Jetter Gamer YT says, they were so long.
Well, I like Jet's story. I still
Jetter
think
Gamer
Jet's
YT
story's the
says,
best one.
and enjoyable.
Jet's story was the best
Reaper
one.
says, true.
Jet's story, she loses her father, but her father sacrificed
Jetter
himself
Gamer
so that
YT
she could be
says,
saved.
but now only Archon quest is long and no enjoyable.
Well, honestly, I think that the Natlin Archon story is the best one since Inazuma.
Reaper says, so boring and long the Archon quest.
It was. I didn't really like saving Kachina in the first part. And yes, the last one that we did was kind of repetitive, having to go all over the place and kill the Abyss. You know, you go here, kill the Abyss. Go there, kill the Abyss. Go there, kill the Abyss. Go there, kill the Abyss. That was very repetitive and long, but story-wise, I still think it's better than what we had in Sumeru and in Fontaine. I didn't like the stories in Fontaine. I didn't care about the waters. I didn't like the fort of Metropede or Mesopede or whatever. Looking for child and never finding child. Then going to court and pretending to defend child before he goes to prison. Man. I really hated Fontaine. I really hated Sumeru. Try to save Nahida, find Nahida, speak to the ghost of Nahida. Nahida takes possession of everybody's bodies. Oh man, I hated it. So yeah, for me the story and Natlin, I think it's the best one since Inazuma. Like, I really like the story in Mondstadt, the evil dragon that's not evil. Then we get to Leeway, and it's like, okay, well, the dragon just died. Then you get to Inazuma, and it's the robot that controls everybody. But yeah,
Jetter Gamer
Sumeru's
YT says, and now Nahida eats Candace.
Yeah, kinda. That's the only reason why I wanted Cookie is to use with Nahida. Because my Shogun is doing really good with Yao Yao. Yao Yao is so OP. But I needed a healer with Nahida. So. Oh well. Yeah, well, I'm tired of running in circles here. I got nothing left to do. I might do a stream tomorrow night for Genshin, because I usually tend to forget on Sundays. But then I lose out on all the resin that I lose a day's worth of resin if I don't play on Sundays. The only thing is that I'm not getting up. I told Dante I'm not getting up early on Sundays. At least one morning in the weekend, I'll sleep in. I like my beauty sleep. I just wish I had more stuff to do in these games. Remember when I first got into Genshin for like 6 months, I was streaming 14 hours a day? I had stuff to do. It's almost like these games don't want me to play for 3 years and then play for 6 months. And then I miss out on all the resin every day, though. Ooh, the butterfly is falling down. What? Butterfly can't jump up? Okay.
Reaper says, yeah, when you are high AR all you have to be doing is things like the Abyss or new accounts.
Well, I'm not
Jetter Gamer
redoing it.
YT says, it's because they want to you focus on characters. Jetter Gamer YT says, and spend money.
Well, at least WoWa gives you quite a bit of characters.
Understood.
Like, I'm a free-to-play character, and I got like 3, 6, 9 gold and 9 5-stars. So I got 3 teams to do
Jetter
the
Gamer
Abyss
YT
now.
says, other than that they could add a lot of quests, more chests and puzzles for the world explorations, not only running around.
Well, they kind of made it very easy to do the exploration because of the treasure finder. That is really good. Like, I was able to 100% everything. And even yesterday there was one here that I couldn't find, and I found it yesterday. But see, all my exploration is 100%. But yeah, there was a treasure here that I could never find, and I found it yesterday. So even with the map finder, the loot finder, doesn't guarantee that you'll find it, but it really helps. It lets you know where the treasure is. But you still have to find it, and it's not easy. Whereas I was looking for core lapis today in Leeway, and I found like 5 or 6 treasures that I never found. Just walking around looking for core lapis. Found 5 or 6 or 7 treasure chests today. And 2 of those were precious. One was a challenge that I never did, and it gave me a precious chest. Or an exquisite, or whatever the gold chest is. I got 2 of those today. One was I had just
Jetter
to kill...
Gamer YT says, We need puzzles on Genshin.
Well, we're getting new puzzles soon.
Reaper says, I did Dragon Spine and almost got a 10 pull.
Did the dragon spine? Oh, from all the chests. Yeah, I just hate doing this dragon spine because you die of cold.
Jetter Gamer YT says, they just gave us the clay puzzle event every summer and that's all.
Yeah, I know. And even the last event with the carts that you move around going up. Oh, man. Well, they did give us the co-op mode event that I really told them that we need more of those. They're not going to listen to me, though. It just goes to show that they can do it, they just don't want to do it. And the only reason they did it is because Woo had the same thing, you know. But anyways, folks, I think I'm going to call it a night here because I got nothing left to do and I'm tired of running in circles here. That's all I'm doing is running in circles. I got nothing to do.
Understood.
I mean, I'm down to
I'm
my
here to
last
serve
3
your
characters here, and
I'll do my best.
Reaper
Their
says,
skills-
I know a place where you can get 5 chests.
yeah, there's a lot of places where you can get 5 chests. I found a couple of those in Natlin.
Reaper says, big chests.
Yeah. And there was also that secret door in Sumeru. That once you kill Babel, you get a key to open the door. But there was one in Natlin too. That took me a long time to get. And I did one 2 or 3 weeks ago in Fontaine. I came across a door that I couldn't open.
Jetter Gamer YT says, 15 Aranara chests.
Yeah, the 15 banana chests. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that was a really painful
Reaper
one.
says, you get all 5 for beating a boss in Dragon Spine.
That's good. I also found 5 in Fontaine
Jetter Gamer
2 or 3
YT
weeks
says,
ago.
it was needed to find a 76 of Aranaras. Jetter Gamer YT says, it was pain.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, there was one door I couldn't open in Fontaine. Then I had to Google it up. It says you need like 5 or 7 gems. So you need to do like 7 quests to get the 7 pieces of the gems. Then you have to go to the forge. Forge all 5 pieces or 7 pieces into 1 gem. Go back to the room, open it up, and you got 5 chests in there. Took me like 3 days to do all the quests. A lot of them I already did. Like, I think I was only missing 1 or 2 quests. But then I had to find the quest to get to the forge, to put all 5 pieces into 1, to make the key to open the door. Man, it was so frustrating. You find a door and you can't open it. And there's nobody to tell you what to do. You have to Google it up and look it up on YouTube. Because nobody gives you the quest. You just randomly doing different quests around Fontaine gives you like 5 pieces of stones, and then you have to go to the forge. Nobody tells you that you need to bring the 5 pieces to the forge. which is not the forge where you make weapons. It's a forge where it's another level that you have to go and do. That's another thing I don't like in Genshin. Like the 76 bananas. Like, nobody will give you that quest. It's not something that you can track. You just have to Google it, and people need to tell you that you need to do it, and find out on YouTube or through Google or something about it. Otherwise, nobody in the game, there's not an NPC that's going to give you the quest for that kind of stuff. That's frustrating. But yeah, that's my 2 cents, folks.
Emotional damage.
Let me do another one here. Maybe this one?
You maniac! You blew it up! Oh, damn you!
Or maybe this one.
Did anything happen?
But okay, folks.
Jetter
big
Gamer
thing.
YT says. A woo sound.
Like that. But folks, thank you so much for putting up with me this evening. Thank you all for keeping me company. Do check out my other videos, leave a
Jetter
like.
Gamer YT says. Thank you.
No, thank you.
Jetter Gamer YT says. Good night, man.
Good night, everybody. Nighty nights.
Okay, bye.
Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow.